All right, it is unboxing time. Special day. We have I got in my order for Redline Battle of Neom. It's our second expansion for Redline Tactical Card Combat, and I want to do a quick unboxing video and take a look at all the goodies. Just don't cut myself that came here. Thanks to all of our supporters. Not just for this Kickstarter, but for all the other ones as well. Redline has been in the works, I guess, since like 2020. So it's been around a couple years now. And anyway, we wouldn't be anywhere without all the support of our backers, players, gamers, everybody. So we put a lot of work into this, and really excited for the future and what we have in store for the game. But living in the present now, gotta take a look here at Neom's packaging. Here we go. All right, so we got our Kickstarter exclusive playmat. So let me one-handed open this up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. There we go. Now this is just the expansion decks and Kickstarter rewards. I didn't order any minis, though we offer them. Like this really cool looking Dune Cat here. I already have these, so I didn't need any extras. So this is just looking at the cards and stuff today. But let's get this box out of the way. So this is gonna be super, oh man, that's my new favorite playmat. This is the experimental XEF 53 Hellion. It's a Crimson Pact of Mars experimental Efreet. Don't cut it. And it was unleashed during the Battle of Neom in the last days of the battle. Backstory, it's a way powerful, overgunned experimental Crimson Pact Efreet that the Crimson Pact kind of unleashed when the battle wasn't going their way. And if you look at some of the story cards in the game, this thing left a trail behind it, but eventually was taken down. And it's a, man, that's super cool. What a great playmat. That's a boss. That's boss. Is that, no, it slaps. There we go. That fucking slaps. Sorry. But yeah, that looks sweet. So good. And man, that's a really cool looking Efreet right there. And wow. Wow. Okay. What else do we have here? So this is only available to backers. So hang on to this because you can't get it anywhere else. And then we have two expansion decks. We got our Crimson, oh, look at that. It's the Immortal Operation deck. So this one's all about, or it's the Crimson Pact deck, and it's all about destroying Neom, basically. And so anyway, we'll look at some cards here quick. And the United Nations of Earth, UNE Precise Strike deck. As always, they're about kind of precision and direct answers and team play. This one's also scrapping your own, or when your guys die, that's a mechanic in this deck. So this one has the ability to damage missions during play, and you get bonuses when your units die in battle. This one has the spotter ability, so your teammates can actually make your other teammates more accurate in combat. And then they have, what's their other ability? We always try and get two, well, let's open it up and see. It's been a while. And then real quick, backers also will get some, that's the same one, special limited edition cards that come with your decks as well. So we'll dive into these quickly here. Let's just open this up fast. Gonna put this down. Give me a second. Great content. So give me a minute. Sorry. probably should have cut these beforehand, but then it really wouldn't be a good unboxing video if I did that. I'm just gonna open these all at once. Let's see here. So yeah, when making these decks, they all come with 2 different generals. You only need 1 general to play, and the decks are kind of built in a way or designed in a way, depending kind of on the general you use. The deck is going to have 2 different play patterns that kind of come with it. So these decks do give you some options. There we go. And of course, you can use the cards here and build your own decks and do your own strategies like any good card game does. So let's open up the Precise Strike deck quickly. Just gonna dump. There we go. So in this, you will get a little mini poster of the XEF53 Hellion because it's so cool. And then a quick start guide, tells you how to get the game set up and how to play quickly, but more details, of course, looking at our website, redlinegame.com. We just rebooted or relaunched Redline, so these cards have our new printing standard on them. What that means is there's the inclusion of symbols now, like resources and recon on this one. It's going to make the cards a little bit easier to read and play with. Now, all your older Redline cards are still 100% valid and still can be played, but we got some feedback from players and it kind of aligned with what we were thinking as well. And we decided, well, if we're going to change, or not change, but make some tweaks to the game, it's best to do that now. And so we included those changes with the Neom expansion. So these are your 2 generals. You got Ronan and General McCall Armstead, who is awesome. He's kind of like a headhunter assassin here. He'll take out generals. You got your resource cards. And then more resource cards. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you got your Efreets. These are the units that you use to battle with your opponents. The Mule, Outrider. This is a special version of the Scorpion. This is a heroic. It's got the gold border, so it's a little bit better than normal. The Praetorian, which is a very sweet one here. More Efreets. A lot of Efreets. And then you got some strategy cards, equipment cards like heavy machine guns, Thunderbolt, who is a leader of the mercenary group, the Lunar Wolves. Actually, that Scorpion was his personal ride. Where'd it go? Here we go. So actually, the way these are designed, if you can manage to put Thunderbolt in his preferred ride, there's some synergies here. They get extra bonuses. Patch LaRue, Awkward Mechanical. These are pilots. This deck's got some good pilots in it. More weapon upgrades. Oh, entrenchment counters. Yeah, so I totally forgot. So Neom introduces entrenchment counters, which is a way to kind of give cover to your units in battle. Sick art. So when you're fighting, you can't really it's a kind of a way to armor up, find cover, so your units can take a little bit more damage. And so entrenchment counters are a big theme in this expansion. Very useful. If you can get your guys into cover, they're gonna be able to last longer and dish out more damage during play. All right, so that's, and then missions. So these are the Neom missions. So if you play like video games, the idea here is that, with every expansion, we kind of have like a map pack that comes with the decks. And so these are new objectives that you can fight over as you play the game. These all have the Scorched Earth ability. So these missions actually take damage during play. And if they take too much, they end up getting destroyed. And we'll come back to that later. They turn into rubble. All right. The Crimson Pact Immortal Operation deck is going to be the same thing. I'm not going to go through all the cards here. They're going to be similar but different to that UNE deck. But did want to look at real quick the alt art cards that backers can expect. So This is some of the swag that you can get when you help back our campaigns. These cards are only available to backers. So just a special thank you. So here's an alt art hoplite, and this is in the camo scheme of the Sons of Saturn. It's a Merc unit that the Crimson Pact of Mars uses during Battle of Neom. So alt art hoplite, alt art Sons of Saturn pilots. Again, these are regular cards in the deck, but these are special alt art versions. Our Kickstarter was successful, so this is a special Kickstarter Toxatai alt art variant of our Freet. It's kind of celebrating here during the battle, and it's shooting fireworks out of the missiles. So first of all, it's a very good unit, and this is a special bling version that you can add to your decks. And then also we're giving rubble cards to our backers here. So these are full art rubble cards for your Neom missions. So in the game, when these take damage, they'll flip and they turn into rubble. So basically they lose all abilities, and you can still fight over them, but it's just kind of, well, it's destroyed territory. There's really no benefits. And so our backers unlocked the stretch goal. So these are kind of overlays that you can put over those to show kind of what happened. So your Neom World Stadium, which looks super cool. That's kind of what it looked like back when Neom was in its heyday. Neom is the city where this whole expansion takes place. But if you do enough damage, it turns into rubble. As you can see, no abilities at all, but you still kind of got to fight over it. So very cool mechanic here. Neom, the city here, will actually change during the fight. As missions get destroyed, you start losing bonuses, and eventually you could end up just fighting over nothing but scrap and rubble. Or if you're playing as the Crimson Pact of Mars, you can actually win the game by destroying enough of the city. So that could be kind of fun. Anyway, super huge thanks to everybody who helped support, no matter how big or small. As you can see, we put, like I said, a lot of work into this game. It looks freaking amazing. And the whole plan from the start, from the very beginning of Redline, was we wanted to make a game that had some legs, that could support expansions like this, and give our players new cards, new mechanics, new units, build new decks, and just keep growing the game. It's been a slow but steady effort on our part, but super excited. This looks so good, and we couldn't do it without your help. So here's to our second expansion. We will have this up on our website, redlinegame.com, soon. So if you missed out, you can still get these decks, and we have other playmats available. We have a whole line of miniatures available as well. Again, you don't need these for playing, but I mean, why would you not want one of these? They look pretty cool. So anyway, thanks again so much for all the support, and we are working hard on our next expansion as we speak. So Redline will continue growing, but it's in the early stages, not anything to share yet, but stick around. We might have something sooner than you realize. So, hey, thanks so much, and see you on the battlefield.